had to walk out of church today over comments about Charlie Kirk. I'm on the verge of tears sitting in this parking lot because I'm having such a complex with my faith, because I genuinely don't understand how Christians are pushing this man as though hate didn't come out of his mouth and heart on a consistent basis.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. See, again, I don't want to defend Charlie Kirk. Not because I don't respect the man, not because I didn't mess with I love me some Charlie Kirk. But I'm not trying to argue with y'all and trying to defend. All he was like, I don't care, because I know y'all ain't even going to hear me and y'all ain't going to believe it anyway. But see, y'all pissing me off now because y'all are lying. Charlie Kirk's message was not about hate. It was about the gospel. If you truly listen to Charlie Kirk and stop just listening to these clips that they just throwing around social media, like this man has years and years and years. I'm talking about 3 hours worth of debates, commentary, podcast shows. So the whole purpose of who he was about his faith, the traditional household. It has nothing to do with hate. Yes, we all have said hateful things. Our pastors have done hateful things. They've said hateful things to people. You, I'm sure, young lady, have said hateful things. I have said hateful things too. This is a man who's on the microphone every single day, all day, debating people all day long. He's going to say bad things. I'm not here to defend everything that Charlie Kirk has ever said. But I know that you guys aren't watching. You guys don't know. And so it's just baffling to me. Because I'm okay with you guys having difference of opinions than Charlie Kirk. But to sit here and say that you are questioning your faith because they are saying nice things about Charlie Kirk after he was assassinated? And all Charlie Kirk was about was his faith. His faith was before him being a conservative or Republican. That was the first thing he's always talked about. That's the first thing he always talked about. And even though if he even did say these negative things that you guys are saying that he said, again, y'all can show me 10 clips versus like 400,000 of hours of content of Charlie Kirk. It's pitiful. You guys are brainwashed.
Genuinely sitting here like, if this is the God that we serve, if this is the reflection of the God we serve, do I want to be a part of it?
Bye.
I'm truly having a conflict with my faith.
Bye. Goodbye.
Because the leaders that we're supposed to be following are guiding us in this way to feel empathy and sympathy, and like that this person was this great Christian.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And that the message that his wife gave was, it started off with like praising God.
That's what they all were about, dodo head. That's what his whole life and his family was about if you actually paid attention to Charlie Kirk. That's all it was about. Yes, he got into the political debates and things, so then things may sound bad if we're going to be talking about what black people are going through and what white people are going through and with this population and immigration. Yes, things may come off in ways that they sound rude or unempathetic. I get it. But his whole mission and message was about the faith. So yes, his wife is going to start with the faith.
And I'm like, did we miss the chapter of hate that he endorsed, encouraged, and pushed? I don't know where to go from here. To spew hate and hide yourself behind a Bible, to me, is not something I want to be a part of.
Bye. See you when I see you. Goodbye.
It's not the faith I want to be a part of.
We're not asking.
So what do I do?
For one, your faith is your relationship with your own God. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It's with you and God. It ain't got nothing to do with me, Charlie, your pastor. Y'all listen to your pastors 2 damn months. That's y'all damn problem. It's about you and your relationship with Christ. That's what it's about. You got to go talk to Christ about that. And clearly something is blocking your heart. Something is blocking your relationship to Christ. Because what will Christ be telling you to do? Even if this person did have hate in their heart, Christ will be telling you to love that person, care for that person, forgive that person. He will have the last judgment, not you. And so even if you may believe that Charlie Kirk was out here judging people, it ain't your job to give up your faith because people are celebrating Charlie because he was pushing the gospel. And now you're bothered because he was pushing the gospel and people clap their hands because he pushed the gospel. And before I continue this, I just want to know, can y'all please send to me all this hateful rhetoric that Charlie said? Also, when you send this to me, send the context with it as well. Because I'm trying to find it. Again, I understand that there are people out here that they be saying some wild things. And listen, I get it. But Charlie, I don't see where y'all get this from. That was a peaceful individual. Even if we're in a debate and things get hectic when we're talking, we throw little small jabs here and there. It was still always with love with Charlie. He'd always would tell us, oh, well, God bless you. I hope whatever, you do well in life or whatever. Always was that. So please send them to me. Please send me this hate that y'all see.
Got up out of church and walked out. And I'm at a battle within myself sitting here. It's like, to what do I do?
You need to go pray.
I don't want him to be a reflection of what I believe.
What?
And what do you do when your leaders and your pastor is saying that is the reflection? To me, I feel like I'm smart. I feel like I've worked hard to get where I get, and to push a man who thought that I didn't have the thinking capacity to get to where I am, that I stole a white person's spot.
He didn't say you did that. He's saying DEI, as an institution of DEI, that's what it is doing. It is lowering the standards to allow other people to get into certain positions, and ultimately, there's only so many positions. So it's taking positions from somebody else. That's what DEI was, period. You can disagree with it however way you want to look at it. But people are going to look and say, oh, well, did you get in because you were smart enough, or did you get in because they let you in because you were black or because you were a woman? Everyone's going to think that, because we have a policy that we have to have X amount of people in this school so we can make it diverse. But if we remove that and it's just an equal playing field, and you still get into Harvard or you get into whatever school you get into, no one's going to think that you didn't have that brain thinking capacity. They're going to be like, oh, well, we know that they got in because they clearly met every single qualification. That's where these arguments come from. That's what DEI breeds. It makes people wonder, because we don't know. We don't know who got into this school because they were just a quota, and we don't know who got into this school because they actually were qualified, or got this job because they actually were qualified. And so when he makes this comment in this statement, he's not saying that black people aren't qualified. He's not saying that women aren't qualified. He's saying that we should remove DEI so that everyone gets in because they are qualified.
Think that that's the okay thought? That me as a black person can't function in this world and be just as great as the next? That I don't deserve where I am? Is that what God thinks of me?
Remove DEI, then there's no argument for that. If we remove DEI, no one can ever say that. But y'all keep fighting for it. So he's saying, like, that must be what y'all think about yourself. You think that you're not good enough, so therefore you need an extra leg up. That's what the argument is. So if you don't believe that of yourself, then remove DEI.
Is that what this faith thinks of me? I don't know.
See, but God bless you, sweetheart. I pray that you find Jesus, go talk to Jesus. You need to go talk to Jesus, not what your pastor says, not what everyone else says, right? There's a lot of bad Christians out here. There's plenty of bad Christians out here. There's plenty of bad Muslims out here. We had the crusade. We had a lot of shit. Listen, it's not about what other people within this faith do. It's about what you and your relationship with your Lord and Savior does. It's what you do. Focus on you. Stop focusing on these pastors, because Jesus would tell you to be empathetic. Jesus would tell you to love your neighbor. Jesus would tell you to forgive. And then you're going to say, well, Charlie didn't love his neighbor. Charlie, okay, Jesus will handle Charlie. It's not your job to handle Charlie. And you don't allow Charlie to make you give up on your faith. Come on, pick your head up, little Shawty. You'll be all right. They are really losing their shit about Charlie Kirk. Therefore, again, that's why I believe that Charlie Kirk was a special individual. Everyone keeps talking about being apathetic. And apathetic means lacking of interest, meaning that you don't care. And so the fact that everyone keeps expressing their discontent for Charlie Kirk shows me that you guys are not apathetic. Clearly, you're interested in it. You're interested in him. Whether it's positive or negative, you're still interested in him. Because if you didn't care about his unaliving, you just wouldn't say anything. You would just go on with your life. But all you guys have to express how much you don't care about his unaliving. And that's the craziest part about it all. I love y'all. Let me know if I'm crazy or not. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. We out of here.